Alright, so we're going to go over the rules for the self-defense final. Okay. What you guys are going to do is you're going to start right over here. You're going to start on this red mat here. And you have to get your feet on those mats there. I say specifically feet because if you just put your hands on there and you grab, we can grab your feet and pull you all the way back to the start. Okay, so you want to make sure you get your feet on those mats, on the mat, on the red mat. Okay. When you start, before you start, you give your name. Give your name to Sensei, and then look to the first person that's catching. Okay, they'll say go. When they say go, that's when you can go. You can go anytime. After that, you cannot go off the mat. If you go off the mat, that's it for you. There's no restarting. There's no, let me do it again. If you go off the mat on that side, again, no restarting, none of that. You stay on the mats, okay? Again, stand here, give Sensei your name, and then you wait for the first catcher to say go. When they say go, you can go anytime. You do not quit, you keep going as hard as you can. We've been through this drill over and over again. There's no tapping out. If you tap, they're not going to let go. Okay? But we can sense if you're starting to go hysterical or you're going to have a medical emergency. We know when to let go. Okay? If we let go, we'll just keep fighting. Okay? Keep fighting. Do the best that you can. There's no time limit, but if it takes too long or we see that you've stopped fighting, I'm going to call stop, and that's it for your test. Okay, once I see you stop fighting, I'll wait a little bit, I'll scream, come on, fight, fight, fight. You don't fight, I stop. Okay, does anyone have any questions about this? Any questions? Any comments?
Can they all, both of them come at you at the same time?
They can.
We don't have like a restriction, like they never go any further from there.
There's no line boundaries for these guys. A lot of times it's one guy catching you, and then if you get away from that guy, the second guy's right there. So you just keep fighting. Okay?
Can the first guy follow you though, or you go that way?
Sometimes the guy goes a little crazy and he follows you and he grabs you, but a lot of times they won't. Okay? If Fernando was here and he was the first guy, the second guy, you get let go of the second guy, all of a sudden Fernando's grabbing you and he pulls you back. And he was the first guy. And then you think, this is not fair. It happens. Okay? So you just keep fighting. Fight as hard as you can. Okay? Does anyone have any questions? Any questions? Yes.
So when you say fight back, is that strikes too? Or kicks?
Yep.
Anything we
Yep.
learn? Anything like you just did?
Anything you learn in here, anything you learn outside.
What if we hurt them?
Well, I recruited guys who've been doing this for a long time. They will protect themselves. Now here's the thing. The thing about this test is when you're in a street and you get into a fight and you hurt the guy, he's going to stop attacking you. Right? Mm-hmm. Not like here. We don't bring in superheroes who just take it. If you're not dishing it out, they're going to keep attacking you. Just like in real life. Just like in the streets. Okay, you dish it out, you start to make more space for yourself. And just like in real life, if you've ever been in a street fight before, at the end of that street fight, you go home, you start thinking, oh man, I should have done this. Or I should have done that. I should have done this. This is where you do all that stuff. Because later on tonight when you go home, you don't want that feeling of, oh, I should have done this, or I should have done that. I should have been like Brown, wrist lock to control. Break that guy's arm. Okay. You do it all here. Any questions? All right. Continue to warm up. I'm going to talk to the catchers, and then we're going to get started.